What's up everybody? I am JoseJFB. I stream multiple games on Twitch, and even though I'm not a CDL player, I like to study this game because I hope to join a competitive or at least a try-hard team someday. I don't want to waste your time, so let's get right into the movement techniques that I have found so far, and if you came from Modern Warfare like I did, I will explain the differences from Modern Warfare that have changed this game. If you're completely new to the game, I will explain what these new movement techniques are. Alright, so first I want to talk about the things that are gone from Modern Warfare. First of all, mining is gone as far as I know.
Marking waypoint.
The button that used to be for mining for me is now my pink button.
Marking waypoint.
To be honest, I wasn't a really big fan of mining to begin with. Mining was inconsistent, some mining spots had you looking at nothing. I have died while mounting and while trying to unmount. And nobody ever had fun completing the camo challenges that require mounting kills. I am pretty happy that this one is gone, to be honest. Now, a big thing about CoD War is that dropshotting is dead. For the new players, dropshotting was going straight into prone mode while shooting. The animation made it harder to hit the dropshotting player, and so it was an exploitable move in non-shooting CoD. Going prone will make you go into hipfire, and going from prone to crouching also puts you in hipfire mode. If you want to get lower while shooting, just crouch and move around a lot. I wouldn't recommend jumping much during fights, because depending on your sights it may be actually harder to hit an enemy player. Next thing is that bunny hopping is gone. In Modern Warfare as well as other shooting games, bunny hopping was when you enter a fight through a jump and you can continue jumping to jump for a longer distance for 2 or 3 more times. However, in CoD War, after one jump, you realize that you go nowhere. This will make you very easy to get shot. So yes, if you need to enter a fight, just jump around, either move or slide away. Now let's talk about some movement techniques that are still there from the previous games, as well as new things that I have noticed from this game. First of all, and a big one, is that slide canceling still exists. For those who don't know who slide canceling is, in this game sliding takes a long distance. For example, if you want to use this as cover and you slide around, if you don't use the sliding, you will be in the open. However, slide canceling allows you to make your slide much shorter. To do this, after you start your slide, you will have to press the slide button again, as well as jump in immediately. This reduces the length of your slide, and it lets you control how far you want to go before getting into a fight. Not only is slide canceling good to jump around corners, but it's also good for surprising the enemy by jumping into a room and shooting them. For movement techniques, as you just saw, you can also jump, slide, and you cover a long distance, and that makes you a little bit harder to hit. And if you're trying to run away from a fight, you can always slide cancel to throw your enemy off. Movement is important, so you make sure you learn crouch canceling. I know it's a little bit harder on controller that isn't keyboard and mouse, but once you get down crouch canceling, you will have such a great advantage in gunfights. Something else that's new to this game for me is that crouch walking is very fast, as you can see. Running in this game is very slow, and I find myself that in a lot of games, crouch walking just gets me around the map without being noticed. I get into gunfights, I escape, and once I get to a certain spot, I walk again. Like I said, footsteps are very loud for the enemy, and this will make it very hard to track. Nothing wrong with being a ninja in this game. And a final tip that I want to include in this game is a theory that I got from CSGO. Something that a lot of snipers do is that once they take the shot, they double tap the gun change button like that, and it makes shooting the next shot very quickly. Well, if you see at the bottom right of your screen, there's an ammo counter that goes down when you're shooting your bullets, and when you reload, the number resets. However, you cannot shoot as soon as your number resets. You have to wait like a quick second, and depending on the gun of your attachments or whatever you have, putting the gun back up after you reload might take a quick second. So, something that I came up with while thinking of CSGO was reloading. As soon as the counter changes, you double tap, and you can shoot a little bit faster. So I know this may help you in your gunfights in the future, so just remember, After you shoot the enemy and you have to reload while peeking around the corner, as soon as that counter resets, double tap your gun swap button and get back to fighting. Well, that's all I have for the moment. If you learned something new from this video, please comment what it was. If you would like to see me playing in the future, or if you would like to join my games, on my Twitch, I play Call of Duty with my viewers 2 times a week, and I have a very active Discord community where you can find teammates for your games, cool people to talk to, as well as a very active meme section. I hope this video helps some of you, and I hope to see some new names, whether it's in my comment section, my Discord, or my future streams. Later.